Hello everyone, and welcome to my first ever SH Figure Arts review. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I will be reviewing two Scala Vegetas that I've recently acquired. One like so, and then the other here. And the differences between them, pretty much, they look similar in appearance, but they do have major differences nonetheless. Now for this one, you may notice that it has black hair just like the other one. Well, that's the fact that this head actually belongs to the other figure as part of the accessories. So you have the two boxes like so. There. You notice one is in Chinese writing and the other one is normal English. You turn the back and you have English writing here and then Chinese here. Difference is because this one is what's known as the Tong makes it. Chinese company pretty much makes cheap knockoffs, as you will, of the actual official SH Figure Arts, which would be this one here of Vegeto. This was actually official Bandai SH Figure Arts, so it's English here and English there and so forth. Now this box here, though it has English and it looks to be official and whatnot, it actually isn't. And for starters, I got this one believing that it was actually official. You know, a bit naive at the time, not a lot of experiences when it comes to getting these. Actually, this was the first one I ever got official, which a good friend of mine got for my birthday, so there you have it. Now, this one here, you've got to be aware that this is also a cheap knockoff, but it's from an unknown, I presume, Chinese company and such. And it looks official, yeah. I mean, if you look at the figure itself, pretty much it looks official like the real one. However, on the box itself, it doesn't have Bandai and it doesn't have Tamashii Nation sticker logos. As you can notice, this one has all that good stuff. It has Funimation and Bandai and all that, so you know it's actually official. This one has none of those, so it isn't actually official, and it is pretty much a cheap knockoff in and of itself. Now, pretty much, let's go over with the accessories here. So for this one here, it comes with these 3 replaceable hair faces. Extra hair is for supposedly to fit the scouter on, and you have all these interchangeable hands here, plus blast effects, interchangeable tail, and even crossable arms. Alright, well, suppose with this figure here, you just pop the head off, like so. This one, so it's on a ball point here, pretty much. You can use it. It's quite a tickler to move up and down. There's not much you can move with it, but yeah, it's pretty tickler. So just put the head on. Like so. There you have it. So pretty much you can move side to side. You can't really move up and down because the neck is not really made for that matter. And with this particular figure, as I said, it's pretty much cheap knockoff, and it's incredible because like I had quite a few issues with it. For example, I had to use super glue for various amount of like when it comes to changing the hands, ball peg can come off and then super glue that. Shoulder pads were quite annoying, so I had to super glue that as well. Waist would just come completely off, and the legs, you're supposed to be able to pull them down, right? But like when you do, they have a chance of coming off. Doesn't happen all the time, but you just have to be wary as such. See, there you go. And it's amazing because the actual official Scala Vegeta one of this from Bandai actually has the bloody problems of that nature. The thing actually, legs easily pop off, the waist pops off. It's because bear in mind for that it's like the actual first one they ever did of Vegeta, so it was still learning and whatnot. But yeah, just as I said, a cheap knockoff, and so pretty much comes with these other faces. So you can either pop off the head entirely or just take off the face like so and then pop it in like that. Pretty easy to fit. Just make sure the head is nice and secure onto the ballpoint, and yes, pretty much. Legs are very unstable, so it's very hard to get him to positions and poses and whatnot. Yeah, well. Okay, now, when it comes to the hands, you just pop them off like so. These are like blast effect hands. At first it's tricky to get them off because it's got that sticky sort of feeling to it. But anyway, it gets easier over time. And pretty much these are the original fists it comes with. So just pop in. Oops, wrong one. Pop it in like so. You have to really use force to push the fists in. It's a bit tricky compared to when you like pull them out and stuff. And this doesn't. Okay, so there you have it. Alright, so this is a standard it comes with. You can pose it, flight poses, blast them in the air. You have these two extra ones. In actual fact, this one, these two didn't come with it. It should have, but for some reason it was lacking. So it came with my other Vegeta instead. And also, this Scala here easily broke off. The moment I actually got it, it broke off, so that's a darn shame. I mean, you can't even really fit it into a slot anyway. It doesn't have a slot or anything. Yes, so pretty much the flight stand, you have it hole in there, just clip it on like this. Make sure it's nice and tight and secure, and just pop it into the thing. It's adjustable because you can move it down, up, or any way you want. So you potentially can pose it however you like. And you just put it in like so. And then it's pretty much gotta really be careful. Done. Can be a little tricky, but there you have the gist of it. Well, like I said, I wouldn't personally recommend getting this figure with all the problems I've experienced. I've done later research, and pretty much this Chinese company, whatever they make, it's unknown. I don't even know what this company is called. They just, if you check out Kakarot, if you check out a couple of others, then no, definitely not worth getting. If you want this guy, you better get it to top. And the reason this guy, I might go add, is in this color is because this is his actual original appearance of because at the time it was unknown what Vegeta's colors were supposed to be. The color palette was made like this for some reason, and his hair was reddish brown. Later that they found out from the actual author who was doing the manga, Akira Toriyama, is nope, Vegeta's hair is supposed to be black or blackish brown, and his armor was changed to this because that was the author's original view for Vegeta. So these colors were just seen in a few early scenes of Dragon Ball Z, and now seen no more. I mean, even Kai, they fixed it up where you barely could see it. Vegeta pretty much appears in this, and not to cause any confusion. So, yes, that's him. Now, this one is the Tong, and pretty much if you can't get the official one because it came out a few years ago, it's really hard to come by now unless you want to spend a lot of money, let's say 200 plus. You can pick this guy up for a good around 40 to 50, depending on like postage and shipping and handling and all that stuff. And pretty much he comes with the same accessories, except the hands are white and all that because of the color scheme. And I must say, with this one, I am quite impressed with the Tong. It's not garbage at all. They make it pretty decent. I mean, shoulder pads, they stay nice and secure on. It tickle it. You can move them a bit, and no really major problems. I mean, the legs. I mean, you can pull down like so, and then you pretty much can lift that up, and you can do a whole range of motions of kicks, whatnot. Foot, toes, so like that, yeah. Kicks. There you have it. Ankle, swivel. And you just, when you're not using that, you just pop it back up securely into place. Yep. And he stays nice and secure on spot. So it's much more stable than this one. Much more stable. You've got the foot can go down a bit and up, down for if you want to do the flight poses. And so it comes with the arm is quite articulate, wrist swivel, pretty much. However you want to really pose it, really. You can do all the poses pretty much from the shirt. So, yeah. Only problem I face with this guy is just, I don't know, you've got to watch out because the ball pegs on the arms and such, they can potentially get loose because you have to change the hands around and they can get loose. but that's no issue. You just use good super glue, just glue it back into place, and yeah, there's no harm there. Okay, so that's the head, and this one, if you noticed, there's, I better pull it off, or maybe I just pull the face off. This one is nice, unlike the other one it actually has, if you can see on the camera, there's a slot there where you can pretty much fit the scouter. So just pop the head back on, like so. There we go. You can admire Vegeta while get his scouter out. Whoops, there goes all the hands. You know, watch out when you open these packages, the hands go flying everywhere. So, there's a scouter. You just pop it into the slots, like so. And you know, thanks to that slot, it actually stays nice and secure in place. Yeah, see? It comes with the interchangeable arms. I haven't tried quite yet. I'm a bit hesitant too, because with this one here, I tried to swap the arms, and then for some reason this one just would not fit into place. And when I tried to put the originals back on, they wouldn't fit, so I had no choice but to super glue the arms back on, so I can't use this. So that's really disappointing. But I'm pretty sure that this arm is quite alright. Yep. These are the blast effects. You have these other stands. Just pop it into the holes, like so, and then you can pose it like however you like. So you have Vegeta firing like that. Yeah. Alright then. Well, I say if you want a cheap alternative, do not get this one, but get the Tong Vegeta. He's the way to go. Yep, it's definitely the money's worth. And even, as I said, you want this special color one. Though the hair isn't as reddish brown, it's pretty much, the outfit is this color, but his hair is much of a darker brown. I actually plan on getting that later down the track, so you can look forward to a review on me for that. But yeah, do not be fooled, people, and do not get this if it doesn't say Bandai and all that good stuff. The only way you know it's the Tong is the Chinese writing. So, yeah, all Chinese, pretty much, no English. See, the Tong, cheaper alternative, but definitely, you know, worth your money. Okay? Even though it's a knockoff or rip off or whatever way you want to see it, if you miss out, then you know you really have no choice. You know, if you really need him that badly, then because the way they work is if you don't pre-order straight away, if you don't get him relatively quickly, then you I'm afraid you miss out. That's how it is, and the price just skyrockets exponentially. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yep, so anyway, so I'll show you this anyway. So interchangeable hand, just pull it off like that. This is one of the blast fingers. Yeah, Vegeta. Just be wary, these ball pegs can be quite tricky to fit into place. And there you go, good push. And there you have it. Be wary too, Scala can come off, but unlike this bloody version, bloody cheaper crap, this is pretty solid. This really stays nicely into place. Yeah. Don't need to use force and stuff at all to fit it in there. And yeah, pretty much. If you want solid Dragon Ball Z figures, then this is definitely the ways to go. Yeah. There you go. It's blast. That's it. Also comes with tail.